Thank you so much for stopping in. This channeling seems to be another channeling that is bringing up some older topics. I think it's important that my universal energy team, the trio, must think that this is an important topic to talk about again. And so I'm going to call this a behind the scenes look again, another video about behind the scenes. This is the channeling I have for you today. So many people anchor their enlightenment to bad situations and trauma. You don't need to come from a traumatic background or a narcissistic background or a troubled upbringing or from illness to find your bliss within. You just need to recognize it is there already, there in your inner being, You just need to be aware that it is already in your inner being. Your soul body is bliss, is joy. Your journey is to rediscover while you are experiencing all things physicalness. All things physicalness has to offer while you learn the things you chose to learn through physical, while you navigate emotions, love, anger, innocence, disappointment, sorrow. You learn to let go of the errors you have made. You learn to let go of the traumas that you have experienced. You learn to let go of the events that have happened that bog you down. All souls in physical do have flaws, but flaws do not need to be harmful or should not be something that bogs you down. We ask that you have confidence in you, confidence that you have full ability to overcome and find stability and balance, and that you did not put yourself into a life or a time in which to disable you with harm, only to build on your abilities and beneficially expand your knowledge, your wisdom, and thus comfort, bliss, joy, and ecstasy for the being you are and the life you lead. Okay, that's it. That's where it ended. Um, Somewhere along the way, it occurred to me in this channeling that as I look back over the many years, it does seem like people who are listened to and are in air quotes the most enlightened, the most leveled up, are they come to it from a traumatic situation in their life and harmful things that happened to them when they were really young. And I think what this is saying is that, yes, it is true. There are people who do come to this realization, this where they have to find bliss because they've had traumatic backgrounds. What this message is saying is that even though you haven't come from a traumatic background, don't look for the trauma, don't look for the errors, attempt not to look for the trauma, attempt not to look for the errors, attempt not to look for the harms that you don't that 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 will give you the reason to find bliss. They're saying, I hope I am clear, because you don't have to look for bad things in your past to be able to find the bliss that everyone talks about, because they're saying it's in your heart. So don't look for the negative things. Look to your heart. Look to your heart and head and your balance and those kind of things to find and recognize. Actually, not find, it's there. but you do have to find it, and you do have to recognize that you are very joyful in your heart. It's just your everyday life and living kind of puts a little damper on things sometimes, but you hold it in your heart. And I think that's what it's trying to remind us of, that we have bliss, we have joy in our hearts, and we don't need to have that bliss, the joy, the happiness anchored to traumatic situations in order to be enlightened as high as we can be. That's, I think, the point. Don't look for the negative, just start recognizing the how bliss is represented in your heart. Okay. That's it. Whew. That really made me tired. Okay, so that's it. If you would like a personal session, please contact me. Please like my videos, and please stay tuned because there is a lot more to come.